This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Ferry, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. Today, we have one of those games that test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? And the Red Wolves will kick it off to get us underway. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a third and long. Got him downfield. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Sooners. First and 10. Give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Looking for space. It's Ncaa. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend the... And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! The Sooner schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get the end zone, get these people going bananas, just safely. Go bananas, go crazy, but don't do too much and don't fall over in your seats.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off-play action on first down. Ball in the air, intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now covering not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Curry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run play action. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Fires left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran interception. They'll throw it on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, he'll fire. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive. keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the...
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To throw, it's Rayner. They're bringing heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The give on the inside. Finds a crease at the 20. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got it, looking for a 1st. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Line getting set on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Throwing right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. That's caught. It's Anderson. Makes the catch and knocked down. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. Dances away. A shot for the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. Got some room to run. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boiler.
Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Chambers. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just...
He's going up top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll try to do it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
The Sooners will boot away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The pick, the return, and the offense will be threatening. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. They're working that left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. Great move there. He's finally got it out of bounds, and even with that kind of pickup, they are still short of the 1st down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The play-action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense starts with a short field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they waiting on him. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. quick strike complete. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. And the Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd and goal for the offense. Softened him up with a run and now touchdown Sooners! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
On the move at the 30. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in a hurry-up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. To the air. It's Rayner. Fires to the tight end. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Red Wolves are on the move. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Snagged in the middle, it's Curry. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's a draw. Shakes off the defender. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Going for it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back? Can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Looking for room. It's Ncaa. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Smashes through. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He fires one deep over the middle. And he's got it inside the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Ncaa. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. They're getting this guy lathered up. Got room at the 35. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Sooner. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 35 to Boise State.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch on the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And listen, still...
The extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And in that that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sooner offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Unloads it left. Throws it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's going to run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to get to him. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It's one Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas's offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, this rivalry's a throwback. Aren't many left like this where the stadium's divided right down the middle.
So much tremendous history between these two teams. And, David, it just always seems in this game, you throw out the stats, you throw out the standings, you throw out the records, and this is just a different energy.
Open runway ahead. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drop. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And for a full year, the Longhorns have had to think about how they just got blown back down I-35 in that game last year, David.
And heard it from the coaches all week long about the beatdown.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the on fourth. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Baxter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off play action. Working that left side now. And then assist to run through.